Hello everyone, welcome to the Bowtie Breakdown. I'm Garry Morin The BowTieGuy, and today I am at Semper Home Loans here in Warwick with my friend Dan Giroux. Dan, thanks for letting us stop in today. Appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you.
Dan's here today to tell us about his new website called Boxed.Loan. Dan, can you tell us a little bit about this website?
Yeah, Boxed.Loan was developed. Obviously, you've used it before.
Yep.
It gives people a little bit of breakdown of the things that are they're not talked about every day.
Okay.
You have bank statement loans, you have no-income loans, you have owner-occupied no-income loans, you have cash-out loans that don't need... It's just more options for clients, for realtors, and we were talking a little while ago,
Yep.
and I was telling you, sometimes it works out where the realtor themselves are filling it out because there's no date of birth, there's no social. It's more like a quick questionnaire. You go into it, and you've seen it.
Yep.
You go in, you pick. Hey, I think I'm this. You get a little bit more information, and then I'm going to ask you for some information.
Yep.
What's your client? Does he have a 1-year tax return? Does he have no tax returns? Is he a guy who can get a gift? Is it a no gift? Like when it comes to me, I'm looking at it and I'm coming back to you and saying, hey, this is the program that I think we can put your client in. Which again, it's not for everybody.
Yep.
You know, but that's the Box.Loan. You know, I'm excited about that because I think it's going to get the information out there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's more of like an automated system where they don't necessarily, the client or realtors don't necessarily have to come to the office to visit with you and meet in person?
I hardly ever have the client come to the office to meet with us in person. Nowadays, everything's online.
Yep.
I miss those days.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely do. I
that
like
personal interaction that we used to get.
Yeah, I do miss when somebody's across from you because you can really talk about it. But sometimes people come in. I had one the other day. There was a language barrier, so we actually had him come in, and it was nice, and we talked. And he's out, shopping for houses right now. But yeah, it gives. I think nowadays the standard is, hey, I have a client, right? Go fill out an application.
Yep.
Right?
Call me as soon as you're approved.
Because it makes sense,
Yep.
right? Hey, you've got to pull the credit. Like people, oh, do you have to pull my credit? Of course I have to pull your credit. Like you want us to tell somebody else that you're approved for a loan, that you can buy this house. With these, I think it's a little different because it's not the instant gratification. This is somebody who's coming in and says, maybe they went to their bank.
Yep.
Right? And their bank said, no, you're not approved. Or they went to a mortgage person and that person said, oh, listen, your DTI is a little bit high. You can only buy $300,000, right? This isn't going to work. Whatever the case may be. Anything that be. Maybe they just haven't shopped at all. Sometimes this one, they just didn't shop at all because they know you have to be self-employed for 2 years, right?
Yep.
No, you don't.
Ah,
That one,
okay.
Right? To buy an owner-occupied property, right? There's no income programs on non-owner. It's only investment properties, right? Incorrect, right? So there's an owner-occupied property that has no income verification.
These questions are answered on this website?
It gives them a little taste.
Okay.
Right? There's a lot up there,
yeah.
Gary. Like I can't answer it all. I actually last night I was sitting on my deck and I went, what if I created a video that talks about, hey guys, you have your standard. Hey, I'm Joe. I go into the bank. I have 800 credit scores. I have 20% to put down, blah, blah, blah. What if you're not that person? You're the next level. You're this person.
Each person is completely different.
Each situation,
case, right?
every case is, and it drove me nuts because of my ADHD and my OCD. What this is going to do is kind of give them some options. If you click on Learn More, right? And have you been on it lately?
Not recently.
Let's bring one on. Do you mind?
Yeah, pull it up.
So we did this, right? We're trying to figure out another video to... Well, it just shows them, hey, click on this button, right? Which is just a video. Now, you'll be on this regular page. This is the tutorial on how to use the page that you're actually on.
Gotcha, okay.
It says, hey, if you click that, you're going to this, right? So we won't bore you too much, but that's it says watch the video to learn how to get information. So now you come in here, no income, no employment, non-owner occupied, 1-year tax return program, 1099 program, 12 to 24 month program.
Everything listed right there.
Asset depletion, asset utilization, 100% assistance program, 203K rehab. Hey, look at this, right? 203K program, right? Learn more information.
Look at that.
Goes right into it. That's where this website is nice,
Yep.
right? So people can start to do it. And I give them a little bit, when a foreclosure market starts up again, right, some more information on there. Websites, Google, all that stuff like that's, I'm an older guy now, right, 22 years in this business. It drives me nuts that I can go online and I can type in Google.
Yep,
right?
anything.
And I can get 17 different answers to the same question.
And then you don't know which one's the right answer.
You never know. Is the one with the right answer the person that has 6,000 likes? This is straightforward. What kind of property you're buying? What price range would you like to be in? How many units? Do you own a property? Do you currently own an investment property, right? These are important,
Yep.
right? Do you own a total amount of assets, right? I'm not asking them to give me where they're coming. I just need a total amount, and it gives you an option. Are you over 90,000 in assets? Or it gives you a couple different options. Keep it simple.
So the website per se is not necessarily an application. It's gathering the information for that.
The initial website is to put some content out there into one spot.
Gotcha.
Again, it's just kind of, we're trying to find client to put into the box, right? Like, not everybody is the same.
Yep.
Not everybody, and this is just information that's going to come out to me, right? It comes to me, it literally pops in, it just says, hey, your name, your email address, phone number. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's going to come back as Gary, and I'm like, oh, Gary must have something. Hey, Dan, I was just with the client. The guy says he's been self-employed. I guess his bank was giving him a problem with that. Like, do you have a solution to this? And I go, yeah, Gary, I have this idea, I have this idea, I have this idea. The woman I talked to yesterday could not get a loan, right? That's what she was told. Can't get a loan.
From her bank.
Right? Cannot get a loan. So we called up, we started talking, and I said, okay, let's run through it. You're self-employed, right? How long ago? 1 year. Okay. I'm sorry, it's like 7 months. I said, okay, you don't have 1 year. Let's check that off the box, right? Let's assume you do have 1 year. Tax returns, what it's going to look like? Not much. Okay. Yep. Bank statements. Do you filter money through your bank statements? Not really. Maybe $2,000 a month. I said, okay, so bank statement deposits, that's not going to work. Okay, let's keep going. And we went down the list and co-borrows this. And then eventually I came to, you know what? You're a no-income, no-employment loan. You've got $150,000 in the bank, right? Turns out she was a divorced person too. And it's okay that you're starting here.
Yep.
Because there's nothing wrong with here.
Right.
Sometimes you got to start there. But then we give them a plan. I think that's what's differentiating too is I want plans for these people. I want growth. And that's
what attracted me to your website was the differences and how kind of personalized it can be both for the buyers or potential borrowers. And then, like you said, the realtors can enter into information too. Yeah. Because a lot of times, as you know, the buyer won't reach out to you.
Correct.
Most of the time. It's on the realtor to say, hey, can you get in touch with this person rather than playing the phone tag. I love the idea of Boxed.Loan.
Boxed.Loan, yeah. Boxed.Loan, yeah. You just hit the nail on the head where you said it. When you can call back up and say, hey, I know you really liked that house that we saw. My guy's got a program, because we've already talked about it. He already knows the problem. You already know the problem. And sometimes we're not getting that personal with our client. I think guys like you and I do.
Yep.
Not everybody does, and that's okay too.
Right. Everybody operates differently.
Some people want, and I trust me, we all want partners like that that operate like that. We want ones that have personal relationships. I think at our stage, you have children, I have children.
Yes. Personal relationships on our business are very important. You know that.
Yeah. Well, you could be a breeder, or you could be a puppy mill.
Yep.
They're both good things. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Different avenues.
Yeah, different avenues, different approaches on things, and that's okay. Some people like red, some people like blue, some people
like both, like myself.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Some people like cats, some people like dogs.
That was another Bowtie Breakdown. That was Dan Giroux talking about Boxed.Loan. Make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.